We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Tigers and the Hawks. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Takes this the other way to right. Granderson is there, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gonzalez giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gallo
tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Too high, ball 3. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball, that's inside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
And now a pitch on the way.
Madrigal.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Gallo has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up, and there's out number 2. So striding in, Torres, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
Curtis Granderson.
He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's just out.
Hit hard to the right side. And he is out on the tag.
Out.
One man gone. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Granderson is under it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's out. Nope, inside. Ball
1 out, nobody on. In there, 2-1.
2-1.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Inside, he misses ball 4. So striding forward now, Curtis Granderson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. At the plate, Trey Mancini. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Anthony Rizzo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Anthony Rizzo.
Javier Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Javier Baez.
And here's a
Ball
first
one,
pitch
no strike.
curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Trevor Story steps in now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little
1-0.
frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Strike.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ken Giles, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. 1-0 the count. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now coming into pinch hit, Aaron Judge.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Stepping in, Nick Madrigal. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Nick.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Giles is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Torres takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Josh Hader takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike now to Machado. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he makes the running catch, followed by a full gainer. Aha, and this ball game is over. And that 1 run held up. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between New York and South Carolina. So striding in, Byron Buxton. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
4 o'clock.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Granderson's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers.
Pitch on the way.
Trevor Story.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. This is popped up. Moncado's there for it, and there's 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Standing in, Torres. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Soft grounder left side. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Gary.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here it comes on 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 2, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gallo is there, and he has it for the out. Coming to the plate now, Yoan Moncada. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Oh, a diving stop to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, so now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, Joey.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Kluber sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here's the 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now Granderson connects deep to right. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. And that'll bring up Buster Posey.
The catcher.
As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Posey is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Settling in now, Julio Rodriguez. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Julio Rodriguez.
Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third.
Now coming into pinch hit, Charlie Blackmon.
Ball one.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Line drive to left, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
The shortstop,
Amir Garrett is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. Granderson's got it. Here comes the runner from third. But a strong throw is going to force him to put the brakes on and retreat back to third as they won't get that tying run home. First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. From the stretch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Looking up is Granderson. Gone! It's a grand slam. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Garrett is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-1 to him now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls. Ken Giles takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Turned on down the line, and this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, right fielder.
To the plate now, Julio Rodriguez. Out in front of it, strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Afternoon baseball here on the show. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between New York and South Carolina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
JT Realmuto. First pitch.
On the ground to second for Torres. Fielded cleanly. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kershaw. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low. I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Trevor Story steps in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
South Carolina. Not shortstop.
Pitch on the way.
Trevor Story.
A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Harper on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
Leading off.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Freddie.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Made him look silly with that one.
Takes this the other way to right. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2-2 the pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-2 the count. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner will score from second. Now 2 runs have scored. Now the relay home, and he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Your attention.